Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic all the way from Hamilton. Not that far. Mr. Brandon Sobel.
Chris Jarvie, everybody. I didn't mean to kick the light. You guys all look really macho. All of you. Who here has a macho job? Even you retired folks in the back, I see ya. Who had a macho job? Or has a macho job? One or two? You have a macho job? That's cool, congratulations. I'm just gonna warn you guys, growing up, my dad had the machoest job. Like, you know that game you used to play, whose dad could beat up whose dad? I'd always win that game. Hands down, my dad sold wedding dresses. I would destroy that game. Who else sells pretty, puffy, beautiful gowns like my dad? He destroyed that game. It was weird too, because people would make fun of me growing up. Because your dad sells wedding dresses, I get it as an adult. Because people think my dad sells wedding dresses because he wears the wedding dresses. This one kid, I don't know what he thought. I think he thought that my dad used to put me in dresses and like a tiara, and then beat me up. I don't know, like, call me gay, you know, just like beat the shit out of me. I don't know, what do you think? But his dad was my podiatrist, is that the right word? You guys know that word? Kitty doctor? I looked it up online. Pediatrician, that's totally the word. Totally, that's the right word. That's totally the right word. That's what happens, you get high and look up Google, right? You get the wrong note, but his dad was a pediatrician, and I don't know, he was the one making fun of me, and by his logic, the only reason his dad got into medicine was to touch my balls. Like, I was like my kiddie balls. That's not even the weird part. The weird part is once at summer camp, I woke up and I was like 10, and my counselor's balls were on my chin. No, it's cool, I learned right there I was allergic to nuts. I wasn't allergic to nuts. Because you know those kids with peanut allergies clearly have issues. And I'm clearly fine. So who already doesn't like me? Oh good, just me. And the host. That's great. That's awesome. My grandma says I'm remarkable. That's what she says. Before you applaud the remarkable, I looked it up online. It doesn't mean anything good. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means it's worth remarking on. That's all remarkable means. It's like leaving a comment on Facebook. And it makes sense because my brother's a lawyer, my sister's a doctor, and I look like Joe Pesci. You know? I'm kidding, I sell pretty puffy wedding gowns with my dad. That's what I do. It's weird. Other kids went to car shows growing up. Did you guys go to car shows with your dad? Yeah, I went to bridal shows. You know? I can't tell you the difference between 40 and 44-inch rims, but I can literally tell you 50 Shades of Grey. You got gray, shadow, cloud, fog, dove, pewter, graphite, slate, anchor, platinum. You got, I said pewter, shit. Smoke, silver, ash, turquoise. You got magma. You got nimbus, you got metallic. That's crazy. Ladies in the room, I want you to picture right now going to getting your bridesmaid's dress, and the bride's like, I got the perfect color for you. Elephant. Because that's the color of gray that's there. It's totally there, man. Oxford blue? You'd think that was a blue, right? Gray. Yeah. Silk white? Gray. It's crazy, man. It's nuts. The saddest part about that story is after 90 years, my family business went bankrupt, but I still know 50 Shades of Grey. I still know the difference between chiffon and taffeta, so you guys don't worry. I'll be fine. So who here smokes weed? The comics, that's great. No, I smoke weed. I went to the doctor. Today's Friday, right? Yeah. I went to the doctor yesterday, and he told me that I have a little bit of bronchitis. So what he did is he recommended I consume more greens, broccoli, beans, all that good stuff. He wrote me a prescription for my asthma, wrote me an inhaler, a prescription. I don't know why I did that. I won't do that ever again. I'll never do that. He wrote me a prescription for my asthma, and he told me to eat an apple every day, more fruits. So what I did this morning was I went for a jog, like 15, 20 seconds. Enough to get my heart rate up, you know? I had to be breathing. And I ended up at the farmer's market, and I found this beautiful Granny Smith apple. that I came home and whittled into a pipe like an inhaler and consumed more greens. Remarkable. Yeah, I know, it's totally, it's weird too. Waterdown, guess what? I'm Jewish, if you didn't already know. Yeah, you met a black and a Jew tonight. You had to go home and tell your friends. It was like African lion safari. Racist mother... I can't say that. I totally can't say that. I won't. I caught myself. But no, I was telling you guys that my girlfriend's black and I'm Jewish. And whoa, okay, relax. I can feel the vibe. I'm just kidding. You guys seem great. No, my girlfriend's black and I'm Jewish. And I have this game I play with my grandma. Because I don't know, you guys all seem pretty white minus you. You know, like everyone here, I'm sure your grandparents want you to marry other white people. And my grandma, when I told her my girlfriend was black, was a little discouraged that she wasn't Jewish. So I played this game with my grandma. I shit you not, I go up to my grandma and I'm like, this is so ridiculous. If me and my girlfriend had a kid together, don't worry, because it's going to come out ginger, you know? Because what do people hate more than black and Jews? I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Go on Google right now. Jews and blacks are still number 1 and number 2. I know. I was blown away too. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm really, really sorry about that. But it's weird because my girlfriend's boss is ginger, and she hates the guy. And I love black people, except for black people I don't know. Let's just be real. No, they scare the shit out of me. Let's be real right now. Black guys, people I don't know yet, they scare me. And like I said, my girlfriend's black, and I'm Jewish, and I love it. I grow my hair, she'll be able to braid it. I rap, she beatboxes. It's a perfect relationship. But her boss is a ginger, and she tells me that he's evil, and she says he's soulless. And I went online, I did some research, but more research than I did before, I promise you. And I ended up on Netflix, okay? And that's where I did my research, Netflix. And I'm sorry, in the back of the room. The back of the room, Netflix is a thing where you can watch the TV on the computer. You can stream it, and if any of you guys are familiar, there's this new show, and it's the punchline of my joke. So what I do is, I understand it now, I was on Netflix, and orange is the new black. Check that shit out on YouTube. I got one more joke for you guys because there's so many more funny people coming up. Is anyone here into time travel? Yeah? I'm really into time travel. Like I tell you, I get high, I look some things up, some things I get wrong. Most of the time I hopefully get them right. But I actually looked this up. My friend's a physicist, and I'm really into time travel, and I spoke to him about it, and it's called time dilation. You can't go back in time, you can only go... I don't know why I look at you for approval. Like, are you a scientist? Like, why do I care what you think of me? No, seriously, it's called time dilation, and you can only go back. You can't go forward. That's time travel. Blink once, sir. That's time travel. You're still you, everyone's 10, 15 years later. Crazy, huh? I figured out time travel. I've been smoking weed every day for 15 years. And I'm still me! But all my friends are 15 years later. They have wives, and jobs, and careers, and I'm still listening to G-Unit. That's a band from like 2000, guys. Off my Motorola Razr. A phone also from back then. No, I'm kidding. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't go forward, and I know you said you could. I'd go back. And I know I just wasted time telling you that you can't, but you believe me with everything else I've told you, so just believe this, okay? I'd go back, and I'd go to the 1940s, because it's the Holocaust. And how funny would it be if my girlfriend came home from work? She'd be coming home from her second or third job. She's black. How funny would it be to see a Nazi's face, to see this black girl coming home from work? And she comes home and she's like, what's for dinner? And I'm like, I didn't make dinner. I was smoking apple pipes all day. Looking after our redheaded kid. And she's like, you know what's for dinner? Knuckle sandwiches. Because it's the 1940s. And you can beat your wife. I'm the wife! And she can just beat, I don't know, it's cool, I don't have to say, I can't vote. I got too far, I'm sorry. But that's the beautiful thing of 2015, where a black girl and a Jewish guy can come together, and little orphan Annie has a home. You guys have been remarkable. Chris Jarvie, thank you very much.
So that was the Jewish portion of the evening.